Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a comparison between the Hori Hayabusa, Sanwa JLF, and Seimitsu LS-32. I've mounted them all to the same panel and made a simple LED circuit to help you see exactly what the point of actuation is. I will be slowing down the video to show you how each lever returns to the center and in some cases actuates the opposite direction. As you can see, when I move the joystick in any direction, it will turn on this string of LED lights. I've mounted them on the underside panel. For the sake of this test, I will be using all stock parts including shafts, springs, gates, and actuators. I'm a big fan of octagonal gates, but since no official solution exists for the LS-32 or Hayabusa, I have fitted them and the JLF with factory square gates. I will also be fitting both the JLF and Hayabusa with the same exact 2-pound spring to note the differences when returning to center and to see if we can get any of the opposite directions to actuate. Let's get started. First of all, let me show you each joystick and the point at which it actuates. You can see whenever the purple lights turn on below the panel, that means we've actuated the switch and that direction is now passing signal. It's hard to tell which one has less of a throw just by looking at this. Now let's take a look at each joystick lever and see how it returns to center. You can see there that I already actuated the opposite position when hitting left. It actually actuated the right position. So that would be a problem when doing fast dashes or just letting go of your joystick, getting an opposite input. I also get it on down and down left and down right. So that's 4 directions in total that I'm hitting opposite directions. And all I'm doing is basically pulling each one of them as far as the joystick will go and releasing them. First I press left, then right, then up, then down. After that we go to up left, down right, down left, and up right. Let's see how the Sanwa JLF fares in its stock configuration. So far so good. And after a multitude of testing, I actually found that the Sanwa JLF does not really give me opposite directions. There were some more extreme cases where I gave it a little bit extra force, where it pushed it into the corner and let it slap back. But for the most part, it was very consistently not hitting any opposite directions for me. This might have something to do with the way the pivot works on the Hori Hayabusa as compared to the Sanwa JLF. They shaped it a little bit different for it to actuate a little bit smoother, but that might be why we're returning to center quicker and getting these opposite directions. Because other than that, the shaft length is the same. The spring weight is pretty similar. And the way the actuators and spring holder work are pretty much exactly the same. So it might just have something to do with the pivot. Here we have the LS-32 in its stock centering test. The LS-32 also fared really well and was not giving me any opposite directions, even under some extreme circumstances. So this one was centering a little bit better even than the JLF. That might be because of the reduced shaft height. I'm going to show you each joystick side by side so you can kind of see them centering next to each other. Let's take a look at that now. Can you tell me which one wiggles less? To me, it's somewhere between the Sanwa JLF and the LS-32. They both seem to return to center pretty quickly, but it's very hard to tell. And here's the bonus. I put a 2-pound spring in the Hayabusa, and it was seeing the same thing. Am I hitting in the opposite directions? And pretty consistently, I was getting about 4 directions, hitting opposite. Always down left, down, and down right. And then my diagonal up left, and sometimes my left would hit opposites as well. That might just have to do with the way I release the lever itself. But it's hard to tell. I don't think it's a specific direction making me hit it, but it could be. I also took the same exact spring and put it in the Sanwa JLF to test the same thing. I still was not hitting any opposite directions, but I do notice it does kind of center quicker with both joysticks. That's pretty much the extent of the test. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and hit like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Also, I have a couple other levers I could test here. I have an LS-56 and a LS-60. If you guys want me to do the same test on those, let me know. I might just release those as individual quick one-shot videos. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.